Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's had a fantastic weekend and all geared up ready for this week. Where we get those pumps, or are we just going to get sideways actions and down? But hopefully we're going to get those pumps. I'm really feeling the hype again for this week. Are we going to get a good week again like we did last week? And with any luck, hopefully it's October, because we're only about a day away now till we get to October Q4, which has generally been bullish, and hopefully that means more upside. But don't forget, when you get upside, there will be pullbacks, but hopefully it's going to be big moves to the upside. I'm hoping so anyway, and I hope you are too. But in this video, I just want to check out CRO and the crypto space in general. So before I start, give us a like, give us a subscribe. It's always much appreciated. And always, if you don't like what I'm doing, just, give us those thumbs down. Give us those thumbs down, because it all helps out, apparently, with that algorithm. Because I do notice one thing, when I didn't do any videos for quite a while, wow, I can see why these YouTubers have to do one every day or couple a day or something like that, because it does really knock it down, But it is what it is. And so anyway, like I say, give us a thumbs up. Much appreciated on that one. So without further ado, on the hour, should I say, it's a bit red. But when you actually zoom out and you look at the day, it's pretty green. Weekly, it's looking great. Monthly, it's looking absolutely fantastic. Look at that, CKB. 106%, Hex 197%. Wow, FTM 63, Aero, I think it's felt like that, 105%. It's looking pretty good, to be honest with you. And I'm really feeling more confident as time goes on that we're going to get more upside. Now, nothing I say on here is financial advice. Always do your research. When I'm talking about, upside, it's what I'm doing pretty much. What you need to do is to have your own plan, but overall, but on the year, we're sort of like, look at that. Oh, up 6,000%, Pepe up 1,300%. When you see that, you feel like, yeah, are we in a bull market? I really do feel like we're in a bull market. You get a lot of mixed messages off a lot of people on X. Some say we're not in the bull market yet. Some people say we are in the bull market. But when you see Bitcoin go from $15,000 all the way up to $60,000 to $70,000, that says to me we're in a bull market. It's just not all coins have made moves yet. And one of them is really CRO, but it's done all right. It's not done too bad, from 5 cents getting up to 18 pence and then back down to 8 cents. But look, at the end of the day, things take time. And I've said in previous videos, when you look at CRO, you just got to zoom out. You get these big moves to the upside and you get big pullbacks as well. It really is. But once this bull market really starts ramping up, I'm expecting CRO to do some movements to the upside as well. And we're not going to get left behind, because we're still bullish at 87%. And a lot of sentiment at the moment is only 13. You always get a few which are negative. But overall, 24-hour volume, we're slightly up, 7.792% now. We're up about 5,789,000. And we're slightly down on market cap at $2.264 billion. Like I said on previous videos, I'm not going to get into this so much, but when you look at BNB and it's sitting at $80 billion, and we see CRO sitting at a measly $2.264 billion, you can see there's a lot of room to the upside. And, I really do feel like with what Crypto.com are specifically doing in terms of their advertisements, their marketing strategy is one of the best in the spaces. I know some of these bigger influencers don't talk about Crypto.com. They like to shrug it away, or you get some negativity or something like that. But what Crypto.com, what they can't deny is that Crypto.com are doing, all their advertisements they're doing is good for the whole crypto space, not just for us in CrowFam, but the whole crypto space in general. You've got to zoom out and look at that. So if you're a naysayer to Crypto.com or CRO, just look what Crypto.com are doing. What good are they doing for the whole crypto space? Look what FTX did and Celsius did. Absolutely. People are in support of them, and then they went flat. People are all negative about Crypto.com, but look what they've done. Zoom out, look what they've done. If you're a naysayer, you've got to appreciate what Crypto.com have done completely. But overall, we can see on here, we are slightly down on the day, 0.39%. Nothing really is happening over the weekend. We got a bit of a pushback by Bitcoin down to the downside. But as I said in previous videos, you've got to bear in mind, low liquidity. You're going to get manipulation. and you're going to get false moves Monday. where they'll trap out longs or shorts. So then later on in the week, we're hopefully going to see some better action. Now, what has caught my mind, and I could keep on forgetting about this. Remember back in April, the Korea app wasn't going live, and then we got regulatory scrutiny, which sort of like delayed it. But I have seen a tweet this morning. Now, obviously, this might not mean anything at all. Like, it might just mean, it's just there. But obviously, it's just got me food for thought again. When this does go out there, when it is fully active again, which I hope it will, we will approximately, I think, there's about 5.11 million crypto investors in South Korea. And it's also additionally reported, and I think it's around 15 million registered crypto exchange users as well. So there's a lot of people to go on boarding onto this app when I think it does go fully out. But there is a little inkling, I think, that's something around the corner for South Korea. If you know anything about South Korea at the moment, if there's been any other news, what's coming out of that as well, it's just let us know in the comments below. Like, any information is appreciated, because more adoption Crypto.com gets, the better it is for the Crow fam and for the crypto space in general. And also, it could well be good for our price action as well. And hopefully, during this bull market, we might get some burns. I know some people don't like it, but I like burns because it means then the coin gets rarer, the demand's there, and the price appreciates to the upside. And that's what we all want. Well, I want anyway. In that. So let's go and check what's happening on the Kronos ecosystem. Yeah, so we could look at the Kronos ecosystem at the moment, and it's recovering nicely. It wasn't that long, it was a little bit red, but now it's starting to turn all nice and green. Merry is also now up 2.82%, at a market cap of 7.1 million. And I think that's really, really going to explode once, and I've said so many times in every video, once it gets listed on Crypto.com, I'm expecting a massive move to be made. And I've position myself to a point where if a move does happen, it's going to be a nice profit in the bag. But Crow with Knife also slightly down, but still sitting at 27.5 million. And now we've got Crow with Knife, which is on the Crypto.com app. Are we going to get back up to around that at 27 million? Because we're sitting at 7 million at the moment. Are we going to make a nice 20 odd million move to the upside? Well, with any luck, that's going to be a nice price action. And we can see RIP as well, which is on the Kronos, 203k. So there's a lot of opportunities here. Once I think Kronos gets traction and a more retail get into it, a lot of these meme coins and a lot of the rest of the ecosystem are going to make big moves to the upside. It's all about being patient. And like I said in every video, Kronos didn't come about till towards the end of the last bull market. We've got a nice fresh start now in this beginning of this bull market to get traction, to get out there, get the users on board in, and get to that 1.5 million wallets, because we're sitting at about 1.4 million wallets at the moment. Get to that 1.5 million, get to that 2 million wallet mark. I've got every confidence we're going to do that, because look at what Pampa says on X. Give him a follow, by the way, and he's provided some really, really great insight. Kronos Chain, the Pioneer Program, Season 1 ends on the 31st of August 2024, so it's worth getting into that. We've got Push the Button, held a detailed space to discussion Push, which is another token that's on the Kronos ecosystem. We've got Loaded Lines as well. We've got a bit of Merry on there as well. Loaded Lines Main City Blitz kicked off the 27th of September with a dynamic DAI multiplies introduced 10x value of specific days. The Crow and Diamond voucher, Diamond exchange rate also updated the winning factions to get 10 million diamonds plus 5% of total diamond spend. We've also got Wolf Swap, Ample Finance. We've also got Crow Skull NFTs. We've got Puppet NFTs, Dirty Soccers, Krognal, Crow with Knife, Poker Night, Texas Hold'em with 1 billion core buy in top prizes. So it's worth having a look at checking that out. We've got Mystery on Crow. Merry NFTs have officially arrived on Crypto.com. This is what I mean about Merry. I really do think sooner or later it's going to be coming. It's going to get listed on Crypto.com. Rest assured, I think that's going to happen. And then we've got FFTB Kronos as well. And then it's just like I said, there's so much being built on and what's going on in the Kronos. It's really, really is busy. And like I said, if you're a naysayer to Kronos, zoom out, check it out, have a look at it, because when retail start coming back, I can imagine we're going to get some good action as well in that. So we can see CRO on the 1 day at the moment. So we're holding that area of support around about that 85 cents, which I'm hoping we're going to be holding. We've basically got some money outflow coming out at the moment, but we've had that little bit of a pullback this morning and over the weekend as well. So what I really, really want to see is hold this area of support and start getting that money flow coming in. That's what I'm really, really watching out for at the moment. And we can see here, I really want us also to get above that the 8 cents kind of mark, make our way back up to that 9 cents to 10 pence mark as well, and create an area of support around there. And I think hopefully with Bitcoin might make some moves to the upside, hopefully, and the altcoins would be dragged up as well. And that will happen as well, is start making movement to the upside. So hopefully we support this area of support here. That's what I'm looking at. So watch that very carefully, and hopefully we'll claim that and get back up there, back up to that 10 pence kind of mark. That's where I want us to get to on the short term. But hopefully there's nothing really in this gap here to get us back up to around about that 12 pence mark. Break this area of resistance here, which you can see on this nodes here, but nothing in between here to make a nice big move to the upside. So that's what I'm really hoping. So let's have a quick look at Bitcoin at the moment on the daily. I'm watching this very, very carefully. As we can see here, we've got a nice W formation here, which is broken out sort of like to the upside as well. So let's have a quick check on the weekly. I'm doing this very quickly on the weekly here. We can also see here we've got money flow coming in. We've got a nice cup and handle as well, which is basically, you can see here the cup, and they've got the handle there, which generally will break to the upside very strongly. It doesn't ever, with cup and handles, what I've noticed, we've never really see it like just jiggly up. It normally pumps hard right to the upside. So hopefully Q4's coming up, because don't forget on Q4, we normally get around 88% average returns, and it's normally quite bullish. And then obviously, like I said, we're coming in towards September was actually the highest in record that we've actually ever had in crypto. But October is normally a really, really positive month, and also November as well. A bit of a mix and match in December, because obviously a lot of retail investors go away on Christmas holidays and such like. So, but overall, we're getting closer to October as well. And again, looking at Bitcoin on the weekly, and I want to point out something which is mega bullish in my opinion, is look at this. This is on the weekly, and we've got like all that downtrend, found that area support. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Basically, that's called 3 white soldiers. Bit confusing because it should be basically green, really, but it's 3 white soldiers, which means it's bullish reversal pattern, which oftenly, should I say, generally plays out. And we can see here, if I take this away, we have that downtrend. Then we've got these 3 candles here, which is generally consecutive long bullish candles, means a further uptrend, a bullish reversal. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we've got this area support here. I'm expecting with this is a further upside. Don't get me wrong, we could come down a little bit more, but obviously to me that's a bullish reversal for continuation towards this bull market, and it all matches up with what's happening in Q4. October, they call it, is generally plays out fairly bullish, 88% average return. So obviously we've got these 3 white soldiers here, and obviously if this plays out, this is going to be really, really bullish for the crypto space. So overall, I'm feeling bullish on CRO. If, like with CRO, you've just got to zoom out, you've got to be patient. When alt season comes, I feel CRO is going to make some massive moves to the upside. I think the fundamentals there, the charts, technicals show it. And also, I think, when retail do come back, I really do think CRO is one of those coins they're going to be looking at. And that. So, yeah. So, like I said, give us a like and give us a subscribe. Give us a thumbs down if you don't like what I've done. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.